Well, we have a very impressive storm system spinning right now through the lower plains states and into the Texas Panhandle area, as you can see here on the water vapor imagery, and that has developed a squall line of thunderstorms that is moving across Louisiana and will be pushing across the remainder of the Gulf Coast states as we move through the day on Monday. The weather map right now again shows that storm system here in Texas with a warm front positioned in the Gulf of Mexico, and that's going to represent a moisture surge that will come onshore later tonight and spread some heavy downpours throughout the Florida Panhandle. We have a moderate risk of severe weather across Louisiana throughout the afternoon and evening hours. As we move overnight, that severe weather threat will begin to push eastward, and by the time we wake up on Monday morning, we could have some severe weather possibility in the Panhandle, but a majority of this will occur during the day on Monday. During Monday, the Storm Prediction Center has outlooked North Florida in a slight risk, but there are enhanced probabilities for damaging winds, hail, and even isolated tornadoes as we move through the afternoon hours on Monday and into Monday night throughout the rest of the I-10 corridor in North Florida. Another aspect of this storm system will be heavy rainfall. Again, we're very saturated here in North Florida, so we're going to be adding an additional 2 to 3 inches of rain potentially in these areas. Again, our rivers are starting to recede at the moment, so this won't necessarily lead to rises into the moderate to major flooding category, but this may slow the recession of the rivers. And again, this forecast goes through Tuesday afternoon, and you'll notice the Florida Peninsula, not an appreciable amount of rain to cure drought conditions in that part of the state. How do our rivers look right now? Well, again, we continue to have moderate to major flooding along the Suwannee River and its tributaries. Still major flooding on the Alapaha Basin coming into the middle part of the Suwannee. And then we have river rises also here on the lower Santa Fe River that's flowing into the middle and lower part of the Suwannee River. Just to highlight a couple of points down here at Branford, this is Lafayette and Suwannee County region here, where US 27 crosses the Suwannee. We still have rises. We still could go up another 3 feet from where we are right now by later this week in that 34-foot range, which could cause some flooding in the town of Branford and some issues with the US 27 bridge later this week. The other concern is the Santa Fe River at Three Rivers Estates. You'll notice that we're now heading into moderate flooding for this river basin, and we're expecting that to continue for most of the week. These levels will be very similar to what happened back in 1998 with the El Nino flooding on the Santa Fe River.
And Ben, we stay elevated at level 1 here at State Emergency Operations Center. Our watchword going into the week.
Well, 2 threats here, of course, the severe weather in the Florida Panhandle beginning later tonight in the Western Panhandle, and then throughout the day on Monday, and even lasting into Monday night for the rest of North Florida. So keep those weather radios handy. Make sure the alert settings are turned on, particularly during the nighttime hours. And of course, the heavy rain threat. We are saturated. Any type of 2 to 3 inch type downpours per hour could produce flooding, and our message as always is to turn around, don't drown if you encounter a flooded roadway.